Hi everyone, Alec Harvey here. I've been asked to do a short video, which will be the first one I've ever done, so bear with it. It's how to tie the replaceable Squirmy Wormy. I came up with this idea when I was actually lying ill in bed in 2014. I'd been catching a lot of fish on the Squirmy Wormy, but it was a frustrating material to fish with and to tie. It's very soft, which is ideal for the fish, they love it, but it's frustrating when you're catching fish and they bite the tail end off, and if it's tied directly onto the hook, that's that fly finished basically. So I wanted the idea of how to replace the worm part and keep the main body for future worms. So this is what I came up with, using two small flexi floss loops, and then you can actually thread it through the worm through the loops. So I'll start tying. The hook I'm putting in the vise is a Hammock size 10 230 BL. Now you can either make them unweighted or weighted, obviously by adding a copper bead or a tungsten bead or to suit whatever you want to do. But this one I'm going to tie is just an unweighted version for simplicity. So the thread I have here is UTC 140. So we'll start near the eye, put some thread wraps down, this is the flexi floss, which is obviously you can expand it, etc. You can use it for making worms, all sorts of stuff. So what I do is get a length, make a small loop, put it to the edge, try and make the loops small. The big mistake I did when I first started tying them was the loops were too big. You'd be surprised how small a loop you can actually get the worm through. So when you've got your loop done, start to cinch it down, and that's why you leave an end, because you can hold it or maneuver it, whatever you want to do. So cinch it down. Once it's cinched down, pull it up tight, and then take the waste away. Go down to the other end. Get your next loop. Again, make it small. Pull it. If you want it smaller, you can, with the tag ends, you can pull it along, get it into position. Again, trying to make sure you keep it on the top of the shank. Once you get it where you want it, cinch it down, bring it down towards where you ended the other one. Chop it off. Then you can create your body. You can basically do whatever you want with the body. You can put ribs in, you could put flash in, you can dub it, you can make them more nymphy or whatever. I have different ones, so it's basically down to yourself. It's your own preference. The main thing to show you here is how to actually do the loops to create the body. So what you can do, you can tie it off in this position. You've got your two loops. You can make a little head, whatever suits you, you can do. Snip that off. What I normally do is, if I'm not going to dub it, I'll cover it in UV, make it more durable. Trying not to get that onto the flexi loops, obviously. And then hit it with a light. Now at this stage, what I normally do is do one coat of varnish over the top and leave it, but it's fairly hard anyway, so you can now add your worm if you want to, and you use a threader tool, and what you can do is get your worm with whatever colour you want. If it's red, and just put the threading tool through the loop at the back, stick it in, just a little bit in the end, you can get it in, pull it through, do the other one, like so, pull it through, like so, then just ease them up to whatever length you want. And there you have it. Squirmy Wormy. Quick, simple to change if they get bit off. Lots of different colours. Show you some different variations. You can have them nymphy if you like, with a dubbed body. Like that. Or you can have them on a jig hook. You see, you get unweighted or weighted, whatever your preference is. The beauty about these is if the worm part perishes as well over the months, you're not wasting your bodies and your bead. You basically just replace the worm bit. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that and it's been of some help. Thank you. Cheers now.